So, as I said, true test-driven development is not as easy as people make it out to be. The real-life situations are much more complex than the examples that many tutors have given us. And not to mention, you don't even know the correct solution to a problem when you start writing those tests. It's very hard to come up with an actual complete working test before you've written a single line of code. So I would like to propose an easier way to get started, or to help other people get started with test-driven development with the immediate benefits in a less strict way of going about it. Simply think about the tests that you would want to write. Type out a very clear method signature and just write out the comments in an assign, act, assert way. I have a small video that shows you how easy it can be, how fast it can be. So let's check that out. So here, these are basically test class. You want your test method's name to stately clear what you're about to test. And then instead of writing the code for the actual test, which can be very hard, just from the top of your head, write stuff that you want to test. You want to set up the list, you want to filter them, and then you want to assert that you give back the correct contracts. And you go through this, and it helps you think about all the edge cases, all the issues, basically many of the benefits that you would have from actual test-driven development. You can gain those benefits by merely thinking about the tests, how you're going to want to write them actually. So you write all these tests, you start working on your code, and as your code starts taking shape, you can come back to your tests and start fleshing them out one by one, and it will be very similar to true test-driven development, but it's much more easier to start like this. Once you gain experience, once you actually know how your testing framework works, you can actually do true test-driven development instead.